Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, we're going to use the Tarot Mucha. This is the plan. We're going to use the Tarot Mucha. I'm going to take note of this image here. We're going to do a Celtic cross. Until I sat down and I saw this. So we've got the Tower and this card here. Well, I'll read the... How many questions? There's 6 questions here, or areas to delve into, maybe involving this tower. But what guidance will help me approach this issue in the best way? And it's like, okay, I'm not going to change my plan. We're doing the Tarot Mucha, a Celtic cross, and then if I feel drawn to delve into this tower energy and give guidance, then I will. And it's like the Hermits now, the one that goes within to give guidance, to receive guidance. Okay. Oh, and then when I've gone on to 111 on the counter, then when I've gone on to 111, okay. When I've gone on to YouTube, when I've opened the YouTube app on my phone, I mean, I don't think that when you open up your app, it automatically just starts playing what was last played. I think you have to press the play button. And so I went on to YouTube, and what come blaring out was Madonna, Ray of Light. Faster than the ray of light. That's kind of, I was like, why are you automatically playing? Madonna, Ray of Light. So I was listening to a Madonna album, You Can Dance Too. You Can Dance is You Can Dance. That's an awesome album. Maybe one of my favourites. But You Can Dance Too. I mean, at least with You Can Dance, they roll into each other, the songs. This is something that I don't think it's an official Madonna album. Someone's put this together. You Can Dance Too. Yeah. And Ray of Light was on there. And was obviously where I had clicked off and come out of the YouTube station. Why am I picking up these cards? No, I said. Jeez. Back up there. And we're also going to use the Botanical Inspirations deck. I was tidying up my cards, they're all there. On my desk is clear. I'll show you. Looks good. Today. And guess what else I found? If you was on the live with me the other day, I had an itchy back and I had to use an incense holder to scratch my back. And lo and behold, on the floor that I saw today, it's a helping hand, an extendable helping hand. It's like, okay, it's like, where was you when I needed you? I was there all along. Oh, hold on, we're going to see. Oh, it's nice. That's just so good. I think it was the last reading. Because I, in the Mother Mary card at the end, because I put together all the signs of what I've already said during the reading. And it mentioned about her putting her hand on your back. Enjoyable. I was going to show you my tidiness. Okay. So, we've got all my cards. That's my little bin. Well, it's my daughter's bin, but it's mine for now. And all my cards. Chocolate coins, stem and ground ginger biscuits, and look at all this area that I have. Look at this desk, nice and clean. So I found the Tarot Mucha, it's like we're using you. Okay. Oh, I feel a bit chatty. That's okay, isn't it? Do you want me to feel chatty? We're going to do this Celtic cross. I only have 45% on the battery. I just haven't played with these cards in a while. And then the Celtic cross come through when I was making my coffee. So we can start. Guys, not just one card. Okay, that's not there. Oh, it's interesting. I said there's not just one card, there's two, but in the past there was one. Okay. In the current, the present, there's one. One in the future. Oh, okay. I'm having a look at what's assisting behind the scenes. And I've turned it over. It's nice. Nice assistance, divine assistance. That's why I want to do this reading first before I even delve into that tower, because we might not need to. I want to delve into love. So I'll show you what's assisting this situation behind the scenes is the Ace of Cups. I showed you the coins that were over there. Bit of a stretch, but reachable. Got the coin in the dove's mouth, bird of peace. About to plonk it in that big cup. And the aces are a divine offering. Okay. Heard the whistle on the platform then. We're not going to look at any other ones. We're just going to have a look at this. It's unconditional love. I saw something the other day. It said unconditional love, unconditional tolerance. I thought I like that. It's like there's two sets of clouds here because it's a divine hand offering, but there is a... I feel like there's two sets of clouds here. I mean, this one from my angle looks my angle. Well, yes, from my lighting. Oh my goodness, he looks like a Smurf. Look, can you see like the nose and the eyes and the hat here? I'm not sure what's going on up there. Okay. But then I could see this as being actually an ostrich. Okay, they tend to bury their heads in the sand, don't they? Or in the clouds. Dark clouds. Don't want to go to that tower energy. How do you bypass the tower? Don't look at it as a tower. It's a clearing. If you get the tower card, then the divine stepped in because you're not prepared to do it yourself. You got your head in this fogginess. Okay, so out of the fog, emu. No, not emu. Ostrich. Emus took me to like biting emu, like Bodden emu. Okay. Look, I could just see like this. Ostrich. Could be like the ostrich feathers. Anyway, can't see any sand. Maybe there is. Or it looks like there's vines pouring, like, will the tides come in? Okay. Oh, I'm not putting that over there. You got me scratching my head. I don't think that's a song. Maybe it could be. You've got me scratching my head. Let's just look at these characters. Let's just go with it. Go with the flow. X-ray. X-ray vision, I was going to say. It's interesting because I feel like this one here, yeah. Look, he's tickling his funny bone. So there's his funny bone. And he's tickling it. You say, don't you? I've hit my funny bone. It can hurt sometimes. What are we talking about today, please? Two cards. The Lovers and the Surrender energy. When I said how do you deal with like the tower, it's like not to acknowledge it as a tower. You just surrender to the flow of life. You understand that whatever is sent to you is a lesson, an experience. And I always feel you're rewarded on how you respond to the situation. Anyway, I'm taking a look at the angel above the lovers here, because it is a little bit of a dark energy, but I feel this energy of like abracadabra. And then we have the surrender energy. Let's read these two cards. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to see in this light. It's very small writing. Two primal lovers stand together in the garden of bliss. A watchful angel protects their union, but cannot prevent them from making choices, both wise and foolish, that contribute to their soul's growth, both as individuals and as a pair. Okay. I can hear a fly in the room. It's a Celtic cross today, not a fly on the wall reading. Okay, let me read this with better flow. Two primal lovers stand together in the garden of bliss. A watchful angel protects their union, but cannot prevent them from making choices, both wise and foolish, that contribute to their soul's growth, both as individuals and as a pair. The Tree of Wisdom, let me hold it back up. The Tree of Wisdom offers illumination and dispels illusion, and choosing to eat its fruit opens the garden gates and lets in the real world. This is the choice that marks the difference between mere infatuation and true love. The lovers seek to know each other and to be known. They long to open their hearts' secrets to the other and to find the common beauty within. It is this longing for beauty that moves them into each other's arms. We are at our most beautiful when seen through the eyes of love. What's the system behind the scenes? Love, unconditional love. Keyword: soulmates, choosing, commitment, the temptations of love, and the immortal beloved. So this position, it's gone really quiet, like the flies just stopped to listen. So this position is, what are we talking about? We've got the lovers here. And the Five of Swords. Whereabouts are the swords in there? I love it because, like, I put my finger there because it says the Ace of Cups, so it's like I'm going to be going back there, but it's already been dogged for me. Five of Swords. The staves are the wands. Oh, okay, gone past it. Oh, okay, I've got them. The Five of Swords. A battle is concluded and the warriors think over their victory or defeat. The knight who has prevailed gathers his spoils of war. The defeated men must decide their next step: to join with the former enemy to journey back home, to strike out alone. No war lasts forever, and when it is over, the world will have changed. When it is over, the world will have changed. How you deal with it determines your character. So I spoke about that. It's how you handle situations that build your character. What were the key words? Conquest through forceful action, defeat, gloating or plotting revenge. Life after wartime. What's the challenge then? Got 2 cards that's a challenge. So this is what we're talking about. Life after wartime. The challenge is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords always, regardless of what the card means, it always takes me to somebody who's not interfering. I always look at this card as being the Divine Feminine. She's got a blindfold on. She's got her hands tied around her because she's kind of I felt the energy of her being entwined with the divine, and always in the background is a dark tower. And I always feel that this isn't a ring that she's in, it's like it's a wall that's protecting her here. And then there's normally a little stream in front of her, which there is here, and you can see that she's like walking it. So she's feeling for the flow. She's trusting the divine to guide her. It's taking to like these dark birds here. Like the crows are flocking. That's what Maleficent energy. Dragons and just all sorts going on. Challenge, and then the other card that we have for the challenge is celebrating. So rather than the feminine focusing on like the Tower, like delving into them cards first, she just really wants to have fun. Girls just wanna have fun. That's a kind of celebration. If you notice in the background, they're not towers, are they? Experiences. It's the journey. You know, like they're kind of linked, but it's how you see life. See life. Taken to that underwater energy, because I do feel like the tide's coming in, which will bring the sea life. Oh my goodness. Okay. What kind of reading is this we're delving into? Let's read these cards. The challenge. We'll read the meaning of them. The 8 of Swords. I feel a bit congested here. A lady has been removed from the castle and bound in isolation as a punishment for some misdeed. Perhaps it is justified, or it may be jealousy or resentment acting against her. Whatever the cause, it appears that she has accepted her fate. Her feet are not tied, and she could easily slip from the loose bounds that confine her. Something keeps her there, something that causes her to believe in her own helplessness. Someone who believes they deserve disgrace will always manage to achieve it. Wow. Self-talk is coming through. So it's like choosing not to focus on that tower. Focusing on the positive. Definitely not disgrace. I mean, you are grace. You are the divine feminine. And your world is a reflection of your thoughts. That's the challenge. So it looks like the divine feminine, your thoughts, is your thoughts are either the hold up or this connection's in manifestation. It's coming. And you know it. Like, you don't doubt it, you don't question it. You know it. What did I see over here somewhere? Something that said you know it. Did I see something that said... I feel like I'm making up things now. No, you know it. And then I'm looking at a box that says seen it. The game's seen it. And it's like, no, I saw you know it. Where did I see that? Okay. The challenge. The meaning of this card, for me, with what the tarot says, will kind of like simplify this, okay? The meaning. Unfounded fear. False evidence appearing real. If you focus on that, you're going to manifest more, create more of that. If you focus on the good, you're going to manifest good, no matter how it shows up. Because it says what is holding her here. This isn't for you. You've been put into like isolation because you want to get involved in this, and the helplessness part, being not able. Because you are able, but not being able to help the divine masculine. He's got to do it himself. Okay, so it's like you're being told to look through your rose-tinted glasses. See the beauty in it all. Like, what's happened in the past? This is like the masculine gone cold. It's like he's dead. Bit grey in there, isn't it? Shall we say what went on? Because that's the past position. The Four of Swords. So we've had the 4, the 5, the 8 of Swords come out. The Lovers, 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups. In that order. Okay, you've got to be the love that you seek. Okay, you create it for yourself first in your life, and then obviously it intensifies and the unconditional love, tolerance is achieved. The 4 of Swords. I'm just trying to work out whereabouts we are. Okay. What on earth does this word say? I mean, the lighting's not spectacular, but it's readable. The effigy, the effigy of a knight adorns his tomb. I don't know what that word means. And his swords are hung nearby in honour of a lifetime of victorious endeavour. He is at rest now and will fight no more. That's more like it. I meant like in a good way. But this whole reading's about going with the flow and not fighting. Don't fight what occurs, what comes up. He is at rest now and will fight no more. This scene is a symbol of strife that is permanently ended. The stress is lifted and the battle will not be re-engaged. Whatever new life the knight will find, he is honourable, released from the past, and can go in peace. Bird of peace here. So I have to point this out because is he stuck in this energy because focusing on this is what the hold-up is. Let's look at the current energy. Oh no, let me look at key ideas. The end of strife, deep peace, old quarrels, laid to rest, an honourable conclusion. Let's look at the current energy. This is nice. This is charity. We can say, well, it's part of living, giving and receiving. You give. Very nice energy to bring to the table. Six of Pentacles. Okay. So that's interesting. Lots of the reading here is about strife and the swords and mental conflict. And then you've got the Cups, which is about love. And now the Pentacles have come into it. Money. Six of Pentacles. That's not the right. I went to the Six of Swords. It said the ferryman. Okay. We're going to the whereabouts are the Pentacles? They're the last section in here. Are they? They're not. Swords is. Okay. They're the second to last. No, that's incorrect as well. The second. Six. A wealthy merchant freely distributes largesse to the beggars outside his gates. He knows that his generosity will return to him, perhaps in unexpected ways. He could have shut himself behind his walls and ignored their plight, but an act of charity is its own reward. The humility of the people in need reminds him to be gentle with those less fortunate and to be grateful for his own abundance. It is a blessing to receive help, but the greater blessing is to give it. Key ideas: generosity, true charity, philanthropy, prosperity beyond worldly possessions, feeling rich in spirit. This is the energy of knowing that you're here to make a difference. And if you can do that, which we all can, and you openly want to, if you're a charitable person, a true trait of a light worker. But the key is to do that when you put your own needs before others. Then you can, it's not about putting others' needs before your own. When your cup's full up, you're able to give to others. There's been a whole lot of love on the table over the last few readings. About feeling wholeness. Let's look into your future. Nice. It did say here that he was wealthy. So it leaves one to wonder whether the divine has made provisions. I was going to say, let's not ask why one hand is covered in like his, it's not his sleeve, it's his cloak, and he's holding like a pick-me-up. I mean, when you're low, the divine can come in and, you know, perform those miracles that just pick you up. They know when you're like, but they'll only send you what you can handle. So, but he has a coin. It's the King of Pentacles now. So if money matters to this masculine, it's not a reason anymore as an excuse, because he's got enough money here to share. It's not about the money. It feels like he wants to keep the money kind of circulating. It's about enjoying the money and bringing joy with money, sharing it. Okay. So he's up out of his seat. I mean, he is here. I mean, he's actually gone outside his gate. But this could be the energy of, you know, giving to others and neglecting oneself. Well, let's take care of this masculine. So he feels like the King of Pentacles. Oh, that's interesting. King of Pentacles. Oh, I didn't read about the Ace of Cups. We'll do that in a moment. What's existing behind the scenes. Let's find the King first. That's the King of Stones. Testing me. The King of the King of Discs. This is in the future position. The King of Discs has the tenacity of a bull combined with shrewd practicality. Whatever he commands to be achieved, he will see it through to completion no matter what obstacles arise. It's a man you can count on. Counting money, quite literally. He sees the long view and builds for the future, for his primary purpose is stability. He knows that when people feel secure in their foundations, they will rise to even greater achievements. When he agrees to help you, success is assured. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a substantial gift or loan that brings a long-held dream into reality. Okay, so I understand the message here. We're going to the Lovers. And it's about the realisation that you're here to help excel each other. It's like the Divine Masculine feels very motivated, secure, confident, with your backing, should we say that? And the same with the Divine Feminine. You feel inspired, motivated, creative. When you have your Divine Masculine support, it's quite lovely. It's like you want to support each other, and well, you will both become the bestest version of yourself, of each other. Okay, that's what success is. That's what it's going to take. Let's look at this unconditional love here. What's assisting behind the scenes? It wanted me to see it from the start. 35 minutes. Felt like I was bowing to you. We can do that. The Ace of Cups signifies the awakening of the spirit and the attainment of spiritual bliss. What has been sought is found. This is the Grail, the symbol of the soul's deepest joy. The dove of communion and the water lilies of peace symbolize the integration of deep emotions with a vision of life's purpose. What is dearest to your heart is available to you now. A gift that only requires your grateful acceptance. Open your hands to receive the blessings of the universe in all their radiant beauty. Key ideas: divine love, spiritual nourishment, peace and joy, and awakening of bliss. And what is the Lover's card? Bliss. Nothing else will do. This is it, the real deal. Okay, how do you feel about this situation? The Seven of Swords. So we had 4, 5, 6. No, we had 6. We have 4. 4 of Swords. Did we have 5 of Swords? 5 of Swords. 4 swords in the past. 5 of Swords in the challenge. In the topic. 4 swords in the past. 5 of Swords in the topic. 8 of Swords is a challenge. 7. Wow, so we've got 4, 5, 6. Have I got a 6? No. I read that one by mistake. 6 of Swords. A ferryman. Lucy? Yeah, I know. I'm taking notes of the red flowers. I say they're red lilies. But they're not. I think they're just like red leaves. Okay. Let's read this card. Swords with the last section. I'm getting to grips with this now. You always do, don't you? Like right at the end. So I was just getting into like the swing of that. In the pre-dawn, does that say hush? I think they might say lush. It might say hush. Let me have a look at this. No, it's a H. In the pre-dawn hush, a warrior sneaks into the enemy camp and steals their weapons. He does not care about honour or righteous battle. So how do you feel about this situation? Yourself, we can say that. So in the pre-dawn hush, a warrior sneaks into the enemy camp and steals their weapons. He does not care about honour or righteous battle. Acting on his own, he pursues victory at any price, taking such a sly and indirect strategic position throws everything into potential chaos. The traditional rules of war no longer apply, and the danger has been increased by this rash action. The next step should be considered very carefully. Okay, taking it very seriously then. Knowing what he's doing, but doing things like a different way, we're just leaving it up to this masculine. We've got to trust that he knows what he's doing. He does know what he's doing. He's got his own internal guidance system, warning system. He has the divine with him 24/7. He has all this unconditional love flowing from the Divine Feminine. He's okay. He's got everything that he needs. The key ideas: dishonour, theft, a victory through deception or trickery, a need for vigilance. Okay, so this is how he's viewing this situation. Let's look at how this situation affects others. It's like the Divine Feminine, she's just waiting for her. Well, she's tolerant. She's waiting for her. Well, this always takes me to like a penis kind of shape. You've got like the penis and the hole. Sunflower here. I mean, the sunflower's still blooming. And she's holding the Ace of Wands. Should we find out how this is affecting others? Should we say how this is affecting others is the Divine Feminine. So take on board, Divine Feminine, that you could be affecting this whole situation with focusing more on wanting to know what's going on in here rather than focus on like you're now, what you're creating. Have a look, one side's like fire, the other side's like green. Okay, which takes me to the heart chakra. Masculine here, it's like orange and yellow, so solar plexus, the passion, and sacral, passion, solar plexus, passion, having the urge. Let's read about the Queen of Wands. Okay, this is the first wand card that we've had that's come up. Staves. Let's sing Stay With Me, Shakespeare's sister. It's a bit like dark, that though, isn't it? You better hope and pray that you make it safe back to your own world. The Queen of Staves. Let's hold up her card. Long reading. Okay. The Queen of Staves combines intuition with practicality to spark a creative blaze that warms all who know her. She brings passion to any undertaking and inspires others to strive for excellence. When she focuses her will on a purpose, it grows with astonishing speed, like the sunflower that is her emblem. She commands great energy and power and rules with true nobility of character. If this card does not represent a person, it may mean a time of creative innovation when old ways are challenged by new ideas. How this affects others. Well, I feel it affects his masculine big time by not having this feminine at his side, as his sidekick. Hopes or fears for this reading. The Empress, the masculine scared of the Divine Feminine. Although hopeful, I mean, a bit of both. Scared, hopeful. The Empress, card number 3. The Empress is the embodiment of nature herself, the life giver, the sustaining love of the earth, offering its bounty. She is the source of all unborn talents, blessing each of us with unique attributes that will serve us in our mortal incarnation. The Empress nurtures these gifts within us, encourages as a mother, encourages her children to be all they can be. All creative achievements spring from her, as wheat springs forth from the earth to feed its creatures. The Empress is crowned with dreamy poppies, as well as wheat, for her power is not just in her earthly abundance, but in her feminine intuition and vision. She has great dreams for you. She has great dreams for you and will help you bring them into being. Honour her by living a fruitful and grateful life. The key ideas: mother love, creative bounty, prosperity, nurturing care, and female sexuality. Which will come in with this. You have the bees and bees. I need some light. That's a bit better. Well, I'm hoping that that's a bit better. Okay, let's have some coffee. We've got one more card here. I put all these three here together, look. It's like I do whatever it needs, whatever the price is, whatever it'll take. He only has eyes for you. The outcome, of course. Come on, guys, it's 4 of Wands. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine coming together in celebration, sharing that with the world. So, Divine Feminine, I would say, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. Quote from Wayne Dyer. Change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. Okay. 4 of Wands, come on, let's read this card. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. There's a party going on right here. What's interesting, it actually says 3 maidens. We didn't even read this card, did we? Let's go to the 3 of Cups first. That was a challenge. What a challenge to be happy. To allow yourself to be loved and to love. That's a challenge. It's natural. Could you make me feel like a natural woman? I've hit the 20% button, yeah, okay, I'm aware. The 3 of Cups, the meaning, and this was like in the challenge position with like, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. Hey Moon Cookie darling. Hello to the channel of love. Hi Lucy. My dear, how are you today? I'm awesome, thank you. Having fun? I am having fun. Okay. Having fun with whatever comes along. That doesn't rhyme. Yeah, but I felt like it would anyway. I don't think all poems have to rhyme, do they? Let's read this card because I did, well, I've not read it yet. So some pleasures are planned and anticipated, but others spring into spontaneous delight, borne upon the breeze like a summer butterfly. A happy confluence of fortune is upon you, and the time is ripe for celebration with friends. Let the natural dance that is within you come forth with no thought for what the wider world may think. Those who willingly dance with you are enough. Lift the cup of joy. This is such a good message. Lift the cup of joy high and offer a thankful libation to the beautiful, beautiful world. Cheers, Moon Cookie. Cheers, world. My daughter said to me, she said, are you coming outside? I said, no, I'm off to speak to the world. That's actually, I tend to say that to her, right? Off I go to speak to the world. I love your top, very pretty. Top, it matches your skin and hair tone. Thank you, Moon Cookie. The thing is, Van, you're the only person that's actually said that they like this top. I like this top. I feel very comfortable in this top, but I'm not sure that others actually like this top. So I did go through that moment where, do I look stupid in this top? I thought, well, I feel really comfortable in this top. It's nice and airy, and we're not going to focus on what I was going to say about me getting older and the shape changing. And I just like more free-flowing clothes now. It's nice and airy, and it feels nice. It just feels, so thank you. But I had, yeah, that's the God's honest truth of it. It's like, even not even my children, and normally they would say, oh, you know, oh, you look nice, or that, nothing, not a peep from anybody. So it was like one of those things. So apart from my work colleague, and she definitely doesn't like it. Oh, actually, another work colleague did, when actually she did. It was very brief. She had come in to actually see us at work, and she said, I like your top. But that was the day that the other one had said that she didn't like my top. And so that kind of, you know what they say, you know, you're more likely to focus on like the 5 negative comments than the 100 positive comments that you would get when the negative ones are there. So it was a bit like, okay. And so I kind of like chose not to wear it when we're just going over this kind of whatever it is that goes on with us all, okay, by what others think and whether they like it. What matters is, do you like it? And Moon Cookie likes it. I mean, if Moon Cookie likes it. Although, look, I tried to tie it up today because it's been like a baking hot day, but look, I've got these keep wanting to like pop out, so it's not an issue. So yes, then I wouldn't wear it when I worked with a person that didn't like it, and I haven't actually worn it much. And then today I'm working with a person that doesn't particularly like it, and I thought, I'm wearing it. I just want to wear this today. It's nice, it's airy, where it's hot, and it's just, our shop isn't like baking hot. It can get, it's nice, it's perfect conditions when it's like scorching outside. So great conditions to work in. They are great conditions to work in. Having fun. I was just like, oh, does it really matter? I like it, you know? Thanks, man. And because I'm not really a patterny person, so I'm trying to just experiment a bit, but it's more about actually what I feel comfortable in. Really, fuck what anyone else says. Right, so let's have a look. How was the Hunter's Chicken dinner? Very nice. I'm on dinner duty tonight, but jacket potatoes, so I've put them in the oven. They're good for an hour or so, that's fine. Let's talk about last night though, rather than tonight's dinner. So how was the Hunter's Chicken? Very nice, thank you, dinner. I looked up the recipe. I plan on making it one day soon. Good, good, good. Okay, we don't have it too much drenching in the sauce. I mean, if I do Hunter's Chicken, it's a bit different because like, I have your chicken breast, and I'll actually put like barbecue sauce and sliced cheese and then wrap the bacon around that. But Hunter's Chicken is quite a lot of like sauce, so I kind of, yeah, just tweak it a bit, do what I like. So your chicken breast, and then, you know, brush on some barbecue sauce and lay some cheese slices. Not rubbery cheese slices, I mean grate yourself some slices of cheese. Put them on. Wrap your bacon around. Okay, streaky bacon's good for that. And then I'll put cheese on top of that as well. And we had them with crinkle chips. Why have we got crinkle chips? I think they sent crinkle chips by mistake last time and was obviously still using them up. And peas. That's what we had. Very nice. Did not have me ice cream though. Anyway, so I'm doing a duty. Oh no, that wasn't last night. That was the night before, wasn't it? Last night we had chicken curry. And Jamie cooked the Hunter's Chicken. Megan, my daughter. She done chicken curry last night. And tonight I've got pork chops, jacket potato, and there'll be various toppings for that, whether it's tuna mayo, baked beans and cheese. I've got no coleslaw. It's okay. We've got options. And I'm going to have a nice salad with mine. We've got some beautiful homegrown tomatoes. And I'm really the only one that eats them. Megan will have them like sliced in a sandwich, or but she doesn't often have like a salad. So got to take care of oneself, haven't we? Just because others don't eat salad and fruit doesn't mean that I love eating fruit salad. Today I've been on a bit of a fruit day, so sometimes I go and get myself like a chicken mayonnaise salad, back a roll, and possibly a cream cake. Where today I've actually like taken food to work, so we had a yogurt and a nice strawberry yogurt and a banana and a satsuma, and that's it. That's actually all I've had today, which is good. I'm going to have some salad as well. I feel like it's a fruity veggie salady day today, so that's what I'm doing with my body. Yeah. What are we reading? Reading your comments. So let me know what you think of Hunter's Chicken. Hi Bella, just tuned in and I'm wanting a, what does this say? Oh, you're wearing a paisley dress similar. It's like patterny. It's just nice, isn't it? I sell like paisley shirts at work, and they look really nice on the men. Even though sometimes I kind of go, once they like try it on. So, what did someone say to me today? You could sell anything to you could sell whatever, a blind horse. I don't know what he was talking about. But I don't try to. I just like try that on. Oh, that looks nice. I think I'm going to give him the set. It's like, oh no, I'm not really fussed whether you buy anything or not. I just like this interaction. Anyway, I bet your paisley dress is beautiful, Bella. Hey beauty, quick lunch break and happy to see you live. Happy to be seen, Bella. Moon Cookie, cheers my friends. It's my birthday month. My goodness, it's Moon Cookie's birthday month. Happy birthday, Moon Cookie. All month long. All month long. All month. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun. It's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. Well, as if I'm not envious, I am. Hi, old soul. Welcome, or howdy. Howdy from Florida. Welcome to the UK. Florida hot at the moment? I bet it sure is. I love Florida, but I would choose to visit between November and January. I only just about handle like the British heat. we're having a heat wave. Didn't see hardly any sun, I think, through August, July maybe. now it's our summertime. Celebrate good times, come on. It's a celebration. What date is the actual birth date, Moon Cookie? I think I read all this. Have I read all your comments? So sorry if I've missed your comment. Okay, what are we on? 58 or 59 minutes exactly. I believe we read the Four of Wands. Oh no, we haven't. November ends hurricane season. That's why. That's why. It's like, I'm not going to go there, am I? If I know that they, have hurricanes during that time. No. Go when it's beautiful and quiet, because obviously I like to go to the parks, the theme parks, and it's amazing. I look at all like the queuing system and I think, geez, what crazy people will queue up. Like, this is when you get to play with the law of attraction. It's so much fun, especially on holidays and when I hang out with my children. Where did it make mention about like raising your children? I mean, my daughter, she's away at the moment working, like down country, so I might see her in October, but she's back home in November. And she sent me, I mean, she's seen a couple of things that, you know, what go on. She's witnessed like a domestic abuse case. She saw like a husband hitting his wife, and then she got security, and the wife denied. Well, she said everything was fine, nothing had happened, and all good. And then she sent me a message today saying about, it's like, I don't know if one of the chefs got attacked, like with a knife. I'm not sure what that was, but she kind of sent me the conversation she had with like the other chef that was on duty, and it was just a lovely interaction about, you know, like giving them a hug. And you know, my daughter said always try and give like hugs when people are having like shitty shifts, and he sent like this voice message through which he sent to me. It just warms my heart so much. You know, he was just saying how lovely she is and just keep up the good fight, and you know, he was so pleased he had met her, and just, you know, about wanting to just share a hug. Share a hug. And it's nice to have, you know, children that are just, all children are beautiful. But, when you hear those stories, it just makes you smile, makes me smile. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, it's, you know, I know who we are. 9:15, we would say that 15, 9, 15. Why do we have it round the wrong way? Who has it the wrong way round? Is there a wrong way? No. That's the thing, there is no wrong or right way, there's just your way. So, the 15th of September, and I'm having a cowgirl Jukes and Boots party. I'll send the invitation to Facebook channel. Thank you. I just really love it. I'm going to rock up one day, live, for real, during your birthday month. It's written in the cards. It's written in the stars. Whatever. Can we read the outcome here, because I need to go and check on dinner now. I mean, we can leave the jacket spuds in there unattended for an hour, but the rest of it's going to take focus and love. I love it when, like, especially Jamie, he came in the other day and he said to me, this should be really good because I've put a lot of love into, like, every part of this meal. It means you don't just abandon the kitchen and just keep going back to check on it. Like, you're in there. You're in there. You're proper cooking. You're cooking. Okay. The 4 of staves. Let's get this reading wrapped up, guys. Here we are. 3 maidens, that's right, because I read this card. So 3 maidens, which are on there, but we're not talking about this card, we're talking about this card. 3 maidens prepare for a festival to mark a time of great joy. Such celebrations are vital to the human spirit, for they affirm that life is more than just day-to-day routine. When an achievement has been accomplished, a rite of passage is attained, or peace and harmony return. It's interesting, because it sounds like it's like one or the other. Or maybe one happens to one and one happens to the other. Listen, just listen carefully, you'll see what I'm talking about here. When an achievement has been accomplished, a rite of passage is attained, or peace and harmony return after a time of trouble. We pause to celebrate. It is important to create rituals that symbolize significant events. Something or someone is worthy of such a celebration now. Something or someone is worthy of such a celebration now. Key ideas: the blessings of peace, celebration, remembrance through ritual, holiday festivals. Bottom of the deck. The Hangman. I'm reading the Hangman energy. Suspended from the cross branch of a tree, the Hangman is amazed by beatific visions. Radiance streams from his mind as he perceives from this new perspective things he never imagined before. He is bound. He is bound not as punishment. Interesting, because this one suggests that she was bound as a punishment for a misdeed. So he is bound not as punishment, but to suspend him between the worlds and allow his consciousness to fly where it will. Grapevines twine up the tree. That's what I felt was here, the twining. So grapevines twine up the tree. Grapevines twine upon the tree, a symbol of divine ecstasy. The hanged man has been overtaken by this ecstatic state and can only surrender to it. Spiritual and prophetic messages rush into his open mind, taking him both deeper and higher than his mundane existence could ever know. Only when all control is handed over to the universe, to the universal will, can this kind of enlightenment be achieved. Wow. So only when all control is handed over to the universal will can this kind of enlightenment be achieved. The key idea is a new perspective, expanded consciousness, altered states of being, and the open mind. Wishing everyone a peaceful day. Thank you, old soul. And Moon Cookie says, thank you, old soul. Have a lovely, peaceful day as well. And so it is. Okay, let's get these botanical gardens. It doesn't say botanical gardens, but botanical inspirations. And I think I'm just going to read this card. And that's it. I've just used 2 decks of cards. 1 deck of tarot and 1 deck of, we can say oracle, but it's a tulip. Friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Oh, Moon Cookie, you said you had, was it you that said you had a cousin called Marcel Price? But this is Marcel Proust again. He gave us our last quote that was awesome, wasn't it? Was that about not being able to take anyone's journey for them, and you can't spare them the journey either. So tulip, friendship and gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Marcel Proust. I think it said something here about focusing on those people, didn't it? That are there, that make you, that make your soul shine. Okay, let's pull one more card because I think you know me well enough to know I will carry on pulling cards, but I think we're done. Pansy. Sweet thoughts. Let's finish this brilliant message with Pansy. Sweet thoughts. Pray you love, remember, and thrive. Pray you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. So pray for love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. Unknown. You get your head around that one. I don't know if you can see that. Well, it's saying for you to pray you love, remember, and there are pansies. That's for thoughts. Well, next time you see a pansy, reflect. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck was what you would kind of call like the Joker card. About the illustrator. Hibiscus, is that right? Hibiscus. Beauty and happiness. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. John Keats. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Thank you for joining me today. I will catch up with you guys soon. So until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.